Hello dear students. In the previous class we learned about cells, then we learned about bulbs, and today we are going to learn about a new, different type of device which is used to control the flow of electricity, and it is one of the inevitable part of a circuit, that is switch. All of you are aware what is a switch. All of you have seen it. If not seen, look around your house. There will be many switches at your home, right? Everywhere, even in your classrooms. If you see, there will be switches. Now, what do we do with this switch? Why do we have switches at home? In what way do they help us? Or what way do we use them? You are aware whenever you want to start any machines at home, whenever you want to switch on the light, or when you want light, when you want fan to work, we say switch on. Okay. And whenever our work is over, we say switch off. Okay. When you want light, you say, or we switch on the light. And when our work is over, what do? We switch off the bulb. What do you mean by that, or what is that? Okay, actually a switch is a very simple device which is used to open or close a circuit. Yesterday we learned about open circuit and closed circuit. We learned that when the circuit is open, the flow of electricity will not be there, or it will be broken. And when the circuit is closed, then there will be flow of electricity. Now, this is just a small model of your switch. Okay. Now, what is a switch? Switch is a simple device which is used to open or close, or you can also say which is used to control the flow of electricity through a circuit. Okay. Whenever you want to break the circuit, we switch off. And whenever you want to close a circuit, we switch on. Okay. Now see here, a switch has got a small, what you can call one point here, which is connecting. It is all conductors, right? So this conductor is connected to this conductor. But what happens is when it is off position, when it is off position, you see there is a gap. Okay. So whenever switch is off, there is a gap between the connection or in the circuit. So when you want to on it, what we do is we just press it. When you press it, this point, this conductor will come and touch this conductor. So these two will get connected. So when the switch is up or open, there is a gap in the circuit, and the circuit is not completed, or we say that it is an open circuit. So there will be no flow of electricity. Okay. So whenever you switch off the fridge, switch off the fan, switch off your TV. So what we are doing, we are just pressing it. So when you press it in the opposite direction, okay. In on direction, it is different. Off direction also, it is different. In the off direction, when you switch off, so you press it, the connection get broken. So the electricity, flow of electricity will stop, and then the machine will, whatever appliances it is, it will stop working. Now, if there is a switch and you want to on it, so what we do, we just press it downward, right? When you press it, what is happening? This one, which was disconnected in the open circuit, will got connected. So what happens? This, see, the complete circuit is closed now. And when the switch is pressed downward, or when it is closed, so there is no gap. Can you see any gap here? There is no gap in the circuit. So what happened? The circuit is complete or closed. So electricity will flow through it, and whatever machine it is, maybe whatever device it is, it will get electricity and it will work, use that electricity to work. Okay, all the electrical appliances like from bulb to any machines at home or even the factories, anywhere, it work with the help of a switch. Whenever we want to on it, we switch on it. That means we press it to make the circuit closed, and whenever our work is over, we switch off it. That means we break the circuit so that the flow of electricity will stop. Okay. The purpose, why do we use a switch, is to turn on and turn off, or to start or stop an electric appliances. And how do we do it? By closing it, we open it, and by opening it, we close it. Do you understand? When you switch off, what are we doing? We are opening the circuit, and then the machine will not work. And when you switch off, we are closing the circuit, and then the machine will start working. It is opposite. Okay. Now some of the electrical appliances which have inbuilt switch. You have a table fan or a room heater, room cooler, mixer, grinder, your table lamp, washing machines, hair dryers. All these, they have there is an inbuilt switch. What we do, we connect it and then we can on and off it. Okay, one connection, one switch will be there for the flow of electricity, and another will be there on the machine itself also, there will be a switch. Now here is a picture of a simple switch which we can make at home using the things which are available at home or in the classroom. Okay, you know the thumb pins which we use to display articles on our display board, and safety pin is very much familiar to you. So what we have to do is take one wire here and one wire here, attach it, fix it, and with this one thumb pin, actually when you arrange the thumb pin, you need to arrange them in such a way that when you wish to press this safety pin, it should touch. That means the distance should be maintained. Okay, so when you keep it like this, see here there is a drawing pin which is connected to a wire. Here there is another drawing pin which is also connected to the wire. This drawing pin is also connected to a safety pin. It can be anything, it's not compulsory safety pin. It should be a conductor, that's all. Okay, now these two wires should be connected to a source. Now here there is a gap. Okay, that means it is an open circuit. So whenever you want to start the circuit, after connecting it into a source, you can connect it into a bulb. Okay, so when this is not touching, that is there is a gap, the bulb will not glow. But as soon as you press this to this, it will start, the bulb will start glowing. I will show you. See here in this position, the safety pin is touching, that means the gap is filled, and the gap is filled, it is a closed circuit, and when there is a closed circuit, there will be flow of electricity. This is a simple principle followed by a switch or used in a switch. Okay. Now only thing is that when you are arranging this, you need to check the distance. Now as I told you, it's not compulsory always to use a safety pin. You can use nails or any good conductor you need to use. Okay, you can try this at home. And for fixing all this, what do you need? You need a cardboard or a thermocol sheet. On a thermocol sheet, small, you don't have to buy thermocol sheets. Old means packing materials, if it is there, a very small one piece of thermocol is enough. So that can be used and can be made very easily. Please try at home. Now look at this circuit. Now here you see there is a bulb which is connected to a cardboard box in which the cell is kept. So cell is the source of energy, and that cell is connected to our switch which we made just now, that is a safety pin is there, there is a gap, and then it is connected to another wire. Okay, here there is another piece of cardboard where the pins are there. Okay, now you see children, when it is there, there is a gap, I told you, an electric circuit with off position it is. Okay, so this bulb will not work, or it will not glow. Now if you want to make this glow, what we can do is press this safety pin to touch this pin. Then what will happen, we will see. You see here, when in this position here, the gap is filled by pressing the safety pin to touch the other pin, thumb pin. So here it is closed circuit. So the cell is connected to the switch, and it is again connected to the bulb from one side, and from the other side also it is connected to the bulb with the conducting wire. So when the switch is in on position, there will be electricity, flow of electricity from the positive side of the cell to the bulb, and it will continue, means complete the circuit. Okay, so this is a closed circuit and the bulb will start glowing. So this is how you can make a very simple circuit at home. You can check it. Okay, series bulbs are coming, 0-point bulbs and all that can be used. You can get the help of your parents or elders at home to do this experiment or do this activity at home. Now let us learn about circuit diagrams and circuit symbols. Now see children, when we have to draw a circuit diagram, we need to draw a bulb, a switch, the wire, the source of electricity, like that. All this drawing work will be little complicated for us to draw. Easily you won't be able to draw. So some schematic representation, they use some symbols to represent the wire, they use some symbols to represent the bulb. Cells are represented by some symbols. Battery will be represented by another symbol. Switch will be represented by another symbol, like that. They use very simple pictures or some symbols to represent all the components of a circuit diagram, and they show you that connection. Okay, so the schematic representation of the components used in a circuit is called circuit diagram. Only they will just show you with symbols. Very easy symbols are there. You can see a long line, a straight line, unbroken line segment is used to show a conducting wire. Okay, and what is the use of this conducting wire? This will help you to connect wire, will help you to. Now here you see a straight line is used to show a conducting wire. Okay, now if you go to draw the wire drawing is easy, but comparatively this is better, easier. Now what is the conducting wire used for? It is used to connect the source of electricity to the appliances which is working with the electricity. Okay, so it's so easy to draw this way. Now another symbol, this is the easiest symbol for bulb. Okay, bulb, here these two wires show connection. So this is a wire and this is a bulb which is used to convert electrical energy into light energy and heat energy. Now another symbol, this symbol is used for a cell. Now the longer line, here you can see there is a longer line here and a shorter line here. The longer line shows positive terminal and the shorter line shows negative terminal, and these two are the wires connecting them. Okay, and then we have battery. You know that two or more cells connected is called a battery. See here how they have connected it. One positive, one negative, and the negative is connected to the positive of other cell, and then you have negative. If you want to connect another cell, again this negative will be connected to the positive of other cell. Okay, and it is again used as a source of electrical energy. Now the easiest drawing for switch is this. See children, this is a conducting wire, this is another conducting wire. Again this one is also a conductor. Okay, when in off position there is a gap. When it is on position, this will be connected. I mean this will be pressed down. So this end will touch this end. So these are the symbols, circuit symbols used to draw circuit diagram. Very easily they can show the connection using this type of figures. I'll just show you by drawing it. Now this is the diagram of a conducting wire which is connected to a switch. So switch, how do you draw? We draw like this. Okay. Now this is off position. Okay. And then the other end is connected to a cell. How do you draw the cell? One long line, one short line. This is one cell. So if I want battery, what I'll do? This will be connected to another cell. If you want another cell, so again it will be connected to another cell, and then that is connected to bulb. So how do you show a bulb? A bulb is shown by a circle with a cross. Again this will be connected to the switch. So this is off position. Okay, or it is an open circuit. Now if you want to make a closed circuit diagram, how will you draw? See here, first as usual the line, and then here you have the cell. Anywhere you can mark the cell. Okay, I am using 2 batteries, and here you have the bulb. From here you have the switch. Okay, here one and here one terminal. Now when you want to show a closed circuit, what we do is just join them. This is a closed circuit. So when it is in on position, so this bulb will start glowing. Okay, so this type of diagrams are called circuit diagrams, and they are used to show the circuit or the flow of electricity or the connections very easily. That's all for today. Tomorrow we will learn about some simple devices which we use, or some simple appliances which we use at home, and how do they use the battery or cells for getting electricity and how do they work. Thank you.